Welcome to Odeon CYER. Opening scene. The dark room. In a dimly lit room, illuminated only by the flickering glow of multiple computer screens, a young hacker known only by their alias, Shadow, types furiously. The year is 2025, and the world is more connected than ever, with governments, corporations, and individuals relying on a fragile web of digital infrastructure. Shadow, a self-taught coder from a small town, had always been fascinated by the hidden layers of the internet, the dark web, encrypted networks, and the vulnerabilities that tied them together. But what Shadow did next would leave the world in awe and fear. Visuals. A close-up of fingers flying across a keyboard, code scrolling on screens, and a hooded figure in a dark room. The sound of keystrokes and a faint hum of electronics set the mood. The discovery. A flaw in the system. Shadow wasn't driven by greed or malice but by a burning curiosity to expose the truth. One night, while probing the servers of a global tech giant, Shadow stumbled upon a critical vulnerability in the world's most widely used encryption protocol, SecuNet, which protected everything from bank transactions to government secrets. This flaw could allow anyone with the right skills to access billions of private records, medical files, financial data, even military communications. Instead of exploiting it for personal gain, Shadow saw an opportunity to force the world to confront its over-reliance on flawed systems. They crafted a plan not to steal but to reveal. Shadow would hack into the global financial network, freeze it for 24 hours, and broadcast a message to the world exposing the vulnerability, without causing permanent harm. Visuals. A montage of Shadow navigating code, diagrams of servers, and a digital map showing the interconnected global network. Tense music builds as lines of code highlight the vulnerability. The hack. A global freeze on a quiet Sunday morning, the world woke to chaos. Stock markets froze. Online banking apps displayed error messages. ATMs stopped dispensing cash. News outlets received an anonymous message from Shadow, displayed on every major website and TV screen: your systems are broken. Fix them before it's too late. This is your wake-up call. The message included a detailed report of the SecuNet flaw, sent to every major tech company and government. Shadow's hack was surgical. No data was stolen, no funds were lost. They had infiltrated the system, paused it, and left a digital footprint that couldn't be traced. The world was stunned. Experts called it the most audacious yet ethical hack in history. Governments scrambled to patch the vulnerability, corporations poured billions into cybersecurity, and the public debated whether Shadow was a hero or a villain. Visuals. Aerial shots of cities with frozen ATMs, people staring at error messages on phones, and news anchors reporting the hack. A dramatic overlay of Shadow's message scrolling across screens worldwide. The aftermath. A world divided. Shadow's actions sparked a global reckoning. Tech companies, humiliated by the breach, worked around the clock to secure their systems. Governments launched investigations, but Shadow's identity remained a mystery, their tracks covered by layers of encrypted proxies. On social media, hashtags like #ShadowHero and #FixTheSystem trended for weeks. Some hailed Shadow as a whistleblower who exposed a dangerous flaw. Others condemned them as a reckless vigilante who risked global stability. The hack led to a surge in cybersecurity innovation. New encryption standards were developed, and public awareness of digital privacy soared. Shadow's message forced the world to rethink its trust in technology, inspiring a new generation of ethical hackers to protect rather than exploit. Visuals. A split screen of protests and celebrations, tech workers coding in labs, and a montage of social media posts about Shadow. Uplifting music signals hope and change. The legacy. A ghost in the machine. Shadow never surfaced again. Some speculated they were a lone genius. Others believed they were part of a secret collective. Their final message, left in the code of the hack, read: "The future is in your hands. Build it wisely." The world never forgot Shadow, the hacker who didn't steal or destroy but shocked the system into saving itself. As the credits roll, the screen fades to black with a single line of code blinking. Who is Shadow? Thanks for watching with us. Please subscribe.